Hello, Donna Klein Jewish Academy community. My name is Elena Levine, and as head of school, it is my sincere pleasure and honor to be able to welcome all of you back to our beautiful campus. Looking forward to an extraordinary 2020-2021 school year. As we all face the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic together as one community, I want to thank everyone for their commitment to protect the health and safety of our most precious possessions, our children. As we begin the first phase of reopening our beautiful campus, I want to personally assure you that regardless of whether your children are attending school virtually or in person, our teachers and administrators are committed to ensuring that our mission of educating our students to be knowledgeable and responsible Jewish citizens of the world is now stronger than ever. I am so excited to share with you today the improvements to our buildings and the protocols being put into place, all of which either meet or exceed recommendations from the CDC, the Florida Department of Health, and the physicians who are an integral part of our COVID-19 task force. Whether your child is returning next week or sometime later in the school year, we feel confident that with continued diligence and a strong commitment to health and safety procedures, we will greatly increase our chances of learning together in good health.
Hi, my name is Talia Klein, and along with Sherry Heyer, I'm the co-president of the Board of Trustees at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. On behalf of the entire board, we are fully confident in the way the administration has prepared our buildings for the safe return of our students, faculty, and staff. Wishing everybody a fabulous school year.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Jill Shoshani. I'm the principal of the lower school grades K through 4. I want to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. We're going to talk a little bit about carpool, and then I'm going to take you inside for a tour. We can't wait to welcome you. When you pull up with your family, there's going to be a team of professionals here waiting to welcome you with warm smiles, even behind our masks, because remember, we have to wear our masks. You're going to have filled out your app, we're going to take your temperature, and we're going to come on in. Remember, if you're not feeling well, just stay home. Let's put our masks on and head inside. Remember, once you've gotten out of the car, you're going to want to walk straight to the door. Make sure to maintain social distancing. We'll have tape on the floor to show you how to do that. Welcome to the building, guys. You saw that I just came through this door. That's the only door that we're going to come in, okay? I'm going to show you another door that we're going to leave from. I also want to notice that we have social distancing signs on the floor. So when I'm walking, I know that I can't move until the person in front of me has. Let's take a look at the rest of the building. Bruchim Habayim, welcome to a lower school classroom. As you see around you, we've made some changes to ensure that we can enforce social distancing. And remember, we're always wearing our masks. Something different is that all of your supplies are going to be surrounded by you on your desk. Need your glue, your markers, your pencils, they're going to be right here. My foundations magnets, right here, as well as your Siddur and any other books that you'll need. We'll also in all of our classrooms have hand sanitizer, because remember, we need to make sure to clean our hands. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. Let me talk to you a little bit about the day. As you come into the building, into your classroom, we're going to welcome you. We're going to start our days off with either morning meetings or going straight into our learning through literacy, Judaics, math, Hebrew, and specials. As your days go on, you're still going to have breaks so that we can make sure that we have snack time, that we can spend time with one another, socially distanced. Lunchtime, you guys are going to be on a rotation. Some days you'll be eating inside of the classroom, socially distanced. Other days we're going to be going outside. As much as possible, we're going to get you outside because we live in Florida, and why not? You're going to follow your teachers. We're going to make sure that we all keep each other in check, standing 6 feet apart. As we end our days together, we're going to come together, talk about what we need to do. Don't forget to check Blackbaud and Eagles Net to make sure that you know what to do for the next day, and we're going to have an amazing Eagles Day every day. As you come into school, if you have a class on the second floor, please note that this is the only stairway that goes up. Our 2 other staircases will be going down. We have a lower school down and a middle school down staircase. When you walk through the building, you're gonna see signage on the floor letting you know what direction to go in. Please note, it's one way. Make sure that you follow the signs on the ground to make sure you know where you're going.
Welcome back to another exciting year at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. My name is Ellen Walheim, and I am the middle school principal of grades 5 through 8 at the middle school at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. We are so excited to have you here today to take you through a day in the life of a middle school student here at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. We are going to be beginning our day in the front of the school where drop-off will take place. Temperatures will be taken, questionnaires will be answered, and you'll receive that green light on your school pass to be able to enter the school. Once you enter the school, you are going to be going up the main staircase to the 2nd floor of our building. Our one-way directional is going to take place in a one-way counterclockwise position. So when you come to the top of the stairs, Eagles, you're going to take a left and you are going to follow it around to our middle school wing of our school. Then you will go to your classroom for first period. This is one of our middle school classrooms. You will see that in our middle school classrooms, all desks are socially distanced 6 feet away from one another. Additionally, in our classrooms, all students will be wearing masks at all times, as well as we have our medical grade air purifying system through our air filter. In addition to our air purifying system in the classroom, we also have done work on our HVAC system. It has a UV germicidal light that is going to help with the air ducts and the airflow coming through the HVAC system. In our classrooms, we have 2 different options for you to attend class. Our first option is our in-person learning. Students will be sitting in a classroom just like this, while other students who choose option 2 are going to be home for live online learning. We have a 2-camera technology system that is going to be able to be set up in each one of the classrooms where the direction from the teacher will be a part of both the online learning as well as the in-person learning, where we will be able to work in small groups together. When we are going to be transitioning from class to class, someone will come by and open the door and say, "Eagles, it's time to fly." Then Eagles are going to stand up and we are going to exit the classroom. When we exit the classroom, we are going to be going to our right, following our counterclockwise directional one-way system around the school and to your next classroom. Each class is going to have the same procedure that will follow. For our lunch, we are also going to have 2 options that are available. The first option is going to be eating outside under tents that are located by the field. We have where we will eat lunch and then have time for recess, or some grades will have recess and then have time to eat their lunch. When they come back to the classroom, they will follow the same procedures. At the end of the school day, it'll be the same type of dismissal procedure. Eagles, it's time to fly. You're gonna pack up your belongings, get organized and ready for your evening. And again, we will be leaving the classrooms and going out the doors that you came in to start your day. Now, we're gonna go and take a look at some other features here at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome, Eagles. Now we are outside to talk about our outdoor procedures. Please remember that even though we live in Florida, it's super important to keep our mask on and to maintain social distancing. Also, Eagles, remember to bring a full water bottle when you come to school each day, as our water fountains will not be running during this time. We're gonna go out to the field now, and I'm gonna tell you about our PE program, our recess, and our outdoor lunch. See you on the field. Eagles, we are now out on the field. On our field, we are going to be having our physical education program, our recess, as well as our outdoor lunch. Our outdoor lunch will be under tents. The field is going to be broken into quadrants for different types of activities. Our physical education program is going to be altered where we will not be using any contact sports. Social distancing will be maintained and we will be wearing masks even outside. In addition to our physical education program, we do also have our tennis program and our dance program that are two other options that are available for our physical education. Out on the field during recess, we have purchased social distancing activities and games that students will be able to play, and each of those activity equipment pieces will be properly disinfected between each and every use by the students.
Hello, my name is Rabbi Marshall Lisak, and I'm the principal of the Claire and Emmanuel G. Rosenblatt High School at Donna Klein Jewish Academy. Welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. We look forward to welcoming our students back onto campus very soon. This year, all of our families, kindergarten through 12th grade, will be using an app called School Pass. Every morning you will receive an alert, and connected to the app, there'll be a handful of questions that we need you to answer, which will help us determine whether or not your child can come to campus that day. Carpool procedures have also been updated for each division. For the high school specifically, you will continue to park in the high school parking lot near the tennis courts. Kindergarten through 12th grade, for all students who are able to come to campus, will also get a temperature check before they are allowed into any building. For the high school, that temperature check will take place in front of the high school building. This year, as our students and families know, we've also put together a new schedule in the high school. This is what we call a 7-day schedule, but in a block schedule format. Essentially, when students come onto campus, we will be welcoming 2 grades at a time. So 2 grades will be on campus for 2 days in a row, while the other 2 grades will be learning from home for 2 days in a row. And then we will flip those grades every 2 days. If you have questions about it, please reach out to us, as well as check the information on EaglesNet. We've also made some updates to our building, as well as instituted new protocols to minimize risk and keep everyone safe. I look forward to showing you the building in just a little bit so you can see some of the things that we've done and learn more about how it's going to work once our students are here on campus. Now, let's take a brief tour. Throughout the high school, we've made some important changes to ensure that our students know where to walk, and how to remain socially distant and safe. There are decals all along our floors, some indicating which way to walk, some just reminding them to stay 6 feet apart. On the cork boards throughout the school, there are reminders about symptoms, about hand washing, about how to wear a mask, and other important information. All of our stairwells are now one way, with the appropriate signage on them as well, and there are hand sanitizer stations throughout the building too. And for every room, there's a sign in front that lets you know the maximum capacity, the total number of individuals that could be inside a room at the same time. Let me show you one of those classrooms now. Here's a model of one of our classrooms. As you can see, all the desks are spaced 6 feet apart. Every ClearTouch board also has a camera attached to it. And there'll be a second camera at a different side of the room, which can be moved around by the teacher as well. This gives any of our students who are learning from home 2 camera angles so that they can be live streamed into every class that's happening during the day. While each of our classrooms are of a different shape and size, we're ensuring that social distancing happens in each and every one of them. We're also using Zinman Hall, which has been our auditorium, as well as the MAC, which has been a K-4 lunchroom, as both classroom and overflow space, so that we have more rooms and spaces for teachers to teach in, for students to learn and study in, as well as for students to go to if any of our classrooms in the high school are over what is the capacity for that room for any given class.
Hi Donna Klein families, and welcome to another fabulous school year. I'm Nurse Anna Saul, and as you can see, I'm in a new space. The place where the Shook used to be is now the nurse's office. I will have socially distanced cots in here, as well as an isolation room. When a student is presenting with symptoms of COVID-19, I will place them in the isolation room where they will be monitored and comfortable until a parent is able to pick them up. Please note that if your child is not feeling well in the morning, please do not send them to school that day. Every time a student leaves a classroom or changes classrooms, their desk and chair will be disinfected. This product has a 2-minute kill time and a 2-minute dry time. And there is no need to wipe off.
While virtual learning at DKJA continues to be greatly successful, we are excited that you will now have a choice for your child to engage in whichever learning platform best meets the needs of your family. If you choose for your child to remain at home during this time, you can count on the teachers and administration at DKJA to provide a live learning experience that mirrors that of the in-person learners. If you're all ready for your child to return to campus, rest assured that we will continue to take every precaution to ensure the health and safety of our students. We are counting on all of you to be the role models for our children. Please be sure to wear your masks, social distance, and avoid large crowds. In dealing with this pandemic, we've come so far. We will continue to make great strides together and come through this difficult time stronger and better than ever. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, I would like to thank you for entrusting us with your beautiful children. May we all go from strength to strength.